Hey guys, it's Grace. Welcome back to Remy Art Studios. Today I'm going to be remaking all of my channel art. I'm going to make a new banner that is a lot better than the last one, and also a profile. We will also be drawing lots of animation frames, which will help out a lot for this video and future videos when I am explaining and talking about my projects. This will make them more interesting and more fun to watch. So let's get into drawing. Tip for any kind of drawing or art in general: you need to choose a place for your light source to be at the beginning of your drawing and think about where that would cast shadows and have highlights. This really helps your drawing stay consistent and look more realistic. I really added lots more detail in this one than in the animation frames because this is a profile and it's gotta look really nice. So let's replace that boring old one with our brand new drawing. Looks great. Now it's time to work on the new banner. I had a really cute idea for it. Remy coming into the room, knocking over a ton of paint cans, making a mess, but then looking really adorable still. You can see my reference pictures there. That's Remy looking so cute, and that's what I have to work with. So I started with a loose sketch to get everything roughed in, and then I can refine the design with my line art. This drawing was super fun to color because I chose a different color for every paint can, giving it tons of vibrance and lots of highlights in all the paint, and it was really fun to do all the shadows and everything. And I just love the little paint drops that are falling off of his paws. That's super adorable. So let's replace that old one. Looks super cute and colorful, and I really love how it turned out. If you guys are wondering what kind of tools I've been using for these digital drawings, I do have a couple of things. I started my digital drawing in Photoshop. It was very complicated and hard to use, and it was really hard to find all of the tools that I needed. The brushes weren't all that great. So I've recently switched over to a free program named Krita, which has been really nice. The brushes are set up so that they have a picture of a real life art supply, and that really helps me know how to use them and when to use them a lot more. I also purchased a pack of brushes made by the YouTuber Jazza. They have like landscaping brushes, so there's one with just birds and one with mountains. I'm really glad that I bought those, so if you guys want to check those out, they're really nice and I definitely think that they're worth it. I have also upgraded my tablet. I used to have a Huion tablet, which was just a black screen, and it would sense the pen on there, so I'd have to look up at my monitor. It was really hard to learn how to draw with that since you can't really see where you're drawing until you make a mark. So I've now gotten a new Wacom One tablet, which is really nice to draw on. So much easier to draw. It's almost like drawing straight on paper because you can see exactly where it's gonna hit, and it's just very nice. Let's move on to the animation frames. Here are my first rough sketches of them. I decided to draw the normal one first and then copy and paste to finish the other one so I don't have to redraw everything 7 different times. This method will not only save me a bunch of time, it will also help keep the drawings more consistent and look like they match. I won't have to draw the hair or the eyes 7 different times. It can mostly stay the same, but I will need to tweak it a few different times for some of the poses. So here is my first one all colored in, and I tried to make it similar to but not as complicated as the profile drawing, just to keep it a little more simple. The next one, I drew an arm up waving, which is really nice for saying, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And then I copied that one and positioned the hand to more of an explaining pose for when I am doing exactly this. I always struggle with drawing hands, and this was no exception, but eventually I got it looking good. Here comes the next pose, which is pointing and holding something. I got the hands figured out and decided to move the eyes to look to where I'm pointing, which really helps with the pose overall. Now I'm changing the face on this drawing to more of an explaining and talking pose, and then I copied that face over to the first drawing I did. And here is the final drawing where I'm pointing down and like, hey, you should subscribe. Maybe think about doing that. Anyway, I got the hands in and moved the eyes to look straight on, and there we have it. 7 different animation frames completed. As I said before, these drawings will be showing up in future videos while I'm explaining. I'm really excited to have them in there, and I think it'll really help out while I am talking, so it's not just my hands on a blank whiteboard. So boring. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Please comment down below and tell me if you liked my first digital art video and if you want to see more like this. I have some other ideas for like some fantasy drawings that I might be able to do, so we'll see about those. Please give this video a like and consider subscribing if you like what you saw, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Let me get back to dying on my video game.